This is Amir. He is a nurse. Today is his day off. He went swimming in the morning and then went to the library. After lunch, Amir had a dentist's appointment. His treatment required antibiotics. Amir went to the pharmacy and then picked up his daughter from daycare. At home, they watched a children's TV program and both fell asleep on the sofa. Amir earns 3,000 euros per month. After taxes and other fees that by law must be deducted from his pay, Amir has a little over 2,000 euros per month left. After paying his rent, food, and regular bills, he has no more than 20 euros per day to spend. If Amir himself had had to pay for all the services he used today, he would have had to pay more than 200 euros. Happily, Amir only had to pay tens rather than hundreds of euros. This is because the roads, public transport, libraries, swimming halls, dentists, daycare, and public TV programs are largely paid for by money that comes from us all, through taxes. Tax is a compulsory payment that is collected by both central and local government. Taxes are deducted from wages and benefits and paid on services and products. Everyone pays taxes, companies included. In Finland, taxation is progressive. This means that the more you earn, the higher is the percentage you pay in tax. Everyone pays taxes, but people who earn more pay a higher percentage of their income in taxes. Taxes are the principal source of income for the Finnish government. The money gained by taxation is used to pay for public welfare, healthcare, daycare, education, roads, national defense, police, rescue services, libraries, and many other services. Benefits such as maternity allowance and housing allowance are also paid out of public funds. Without taxation, many people living in Finland would be unable to lead a life of human dignity. In the late 1940s, there was a shortage of almost everything in Finland. The war had just ended, and its damage was being repaired. Some foods were so short in supply that they had to be rationed. Malnutrition was common, and infant mortality was high. Not everyone could afford to let their children go to school for more than the 6-year folk school. The Finns actively developed a society in which everyone would have equal opportunities for education and well-being. The government began to pay parents a child benefit, a benefit helping parents to get clothes, medicine, and other necessities for their children. Childcare clinics were set up to keep children healthy, and infant mortality began to decrease rapidly. Free school lunches were provided so that even children from poor homes would have the strength to learn. All this was paid for with tax money. When it became more common for women to get jobs, the government's tax income increased further. It was then possible to build an even better welfare state. All of us need to contribute to ensuring good living conditions for all people living in Finland. This is why we always pay taxes on our wages, products, services, and businesses. A tax card is a document that states how many % of your pay must be deducted as a tax. Employees receive their tax card from the tax office or online and give the tax card to their employer. In addition to a tax card, an employee must have an employment contract. The employer must pay the employee's wages into his or her bank account and give the employee a pay slip documenting the wages paid. Entrepreneurs also pay taxes, but their taxation is different from that of wage earners. It depends on the sector and the form of their business. Further information can be found online or obtained from an expert at a tax office. All of us benefit from taxes every day, according to our needs. Amir's sister Abir is about to have her first child. Today, she receives the free maternity package that contains clothes and other useful accessories for the baby. Tomorrow, Abir is going to the child care clinic for an examination to make sure that the baby is fine. Amir's co-worker Mikko is a practical nurse who has been accepted into nursing school to study to become a registered nurse. The training is free of charge, and he will receive financial aid from the government during his studies. Amir's co-worker Sinikka is going to have heart surgery. She herself will have to pay only a fraction of its cost. The rest will be paid out of public funds. Sinikka's neighbor Peter is disabled. He needs an assistant, transport, and assistive devices. All these are paid out of public funds. Peter's brother Klaus is looking for a job. He is assisted by the personnel at the employment office, which is a service paid out of public funds. He is also receiving unemployment benefit until he finds a new job. Klaus pays tax on the benefit he is given, although his tax percentage is less than Amir's, who is employed. Without taxes, society would be very unequal, and it would be impossible for many people, for example, to get an education. Taxes are collected to ensure that everyone has an equal opportunity to study, get healthcare, earn an income, and be well.